Hello YouTube fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. Knowing that you have a problem and actually fixing the problem, two different things, man. People make it seem like once you know the problem, it's that easy to fix it. No. Just knowing that you have the problem, it may be half the battle, but the other half is why do you do this? Why do you collect so much shit that you don't need? Why, you're putting yourself at financial ruin to get this stuff. Man, you know what? Look, none of us are putting ourselves in financial ruin, in my opinion. But you know what? A lot of times with collecting, it speaks to a part of us that we haven't spoke to before. It speaks to a part of us that in our childhood, we couldn't afford this shit. We couldn't get this shit. We couldn't even understand when our friends had family members that bought them tons of stuff. Now you like, look, I can buy this stuff and I'm gonna buy it. Again, these are the same toy lines from when you were little. It ain't no different. Ain't no new toy lines came about that you knew of. You may say, well, the Silverhawks and the Thundercats, they were there when you were little, just made by a different company. A lot of this stuff was there when you was little. DC Multiverse, it was Superpowers, made by Kenners back in the day. Same thing. Masters of the Universe wasn't Masterverse, it was just Masters of the Universe. Now they got Masterverse and Origins and Classics and Animated. Marvel Legends. Classic point. Marvel Legends. They were just regular figures. They were just Kenner, what was they called? They were called something, but they were just regular figures. And that was just amazing to me, man. G.I. Joe has been G.I. Joe. It wasn't classified. It was a real American hero. Now, see, you have all these particular toy lines, man, that you knew when you was little. Ninja Turtles, they were Ninja Turtles still, but now they call different names, different subgenres, different this. You know what? There are like 40 lines of Turtles right now that, I'm not getting behind because there's too many of them. Power Rangers. Man, there are so many damn Power Rangers right now out that I'm like, man, Hasbro, like, we about to take a break on it next year. We got too much shit. I'm just keeping it real, man. Knowing that you have a problem and fixing it, that's just hard to do. Sometimes you could be self-aware, but, you have the issue with trying to fix it. You like, man, how I'm going to fix it? How I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that, man. I'm collecting too much. I got too many hats. I got too many coats, too many shoes or some shit like that. And you trying to fix it, but you can't. Sometimes it takes you to go cold turkey. This shit is like drugs. This plastic crack is real. A lot of people don't understand that. They think it's just like, you just quit. That's it. You just can't quit anything. How many people that quit smoking, quit drinking, quit gambling? How many people do you know that quit shopping? And this is what this is, shopping. How many people that quit shopping? There's shopping aholics anonymous, man, because shopping is addiction too. Man, I have seen and heard about people who have over $100,000 in debt, and none of them went to school. So, like when you say school, what you mean? College. That ain't college debt. You may think, yeah, they went to college. No, that ain't college. That's just them shopping. And they got simple ass jobs. They're associate at Jewel. They're a bagger at Jewel. And you got $100,000 in credit card debt. Or just debt, period. That's amazing. So it lets you know this shit is not easy to do. People keep saying knowing is half the battle. It is. But knowing the other half is the finishing part of the battle. If I knew the other half and how to do it, we'd be okay. We'd be able to take this to a whole new level, man. The thing about collecting is when you out, you out. But the thing is, when you out, you find all the shit that you was looking for. And half of the time when you find it, it's on a sale. Dude, it's like they do that on purpose. When you're out, you are just completely out of the loop. You like, man, I ain't even in this no more. I'm doing other stuff, man. We over here doing this and doing that. Man, all of a sudden you see toys for $4.99, $5.99, $6.99, $7.99, $8.99, $9.99. Then you see some for $19.99 and up to $59.99. And the $59.99 toy once was 100 and something. So you sitting here thinking like, ah. So you finding all of this stuff. You feeling geeked up. You about to lose your mind. You shaking because you see all this stuff that you want. And like I said, you can quit for a week or two. That ain't because you ain't found shit. That ain't because shit ain't available. It's right there. But you know what? Your resolve wears. But it's all a big step. Even, leaving a hobby for a week, that's a big step. These figures are not cheap. And the reason why people going apeshit crazy right now, because this is the first time in a long time that these type of deals have been around. And people are feeling it. And wait, let me rephrase that. Ross, Burlington, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls do this every year. Let me rephrase that. This is the first time the shit has been in Ross, Burlington, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls of the stuff that we want. You get what I mean? The stuff that's in these stores now, in these discount stores, is stuff that we want now. Before, it was stuff in there that we didn't want. But now that you got a whole bunch and shit that everybody wants, guess what? Everybody's acting a damn fool. People going crazy. Can you blame them? Are you mad at them? No. You know what? When people are winning, let them win. You know what? I can't make somebody stop. I can't make my damn self stop. I can make myself stop for a while. I stop and, I just stop and I sit there. It looks crazy. It's like, okay. But I'm still pushing through it, man. I'm like, damn, I haven't stopped living my life doing all the other stuff that I was doing. It's just right now I learned that you got to step back and really pay attention to everything that's going on. Otherwise, you will get tricked out here. You will get tricked into thinking you are the problem. You're not the problem. These toy companies, these shoe companies, these cologne companies, these watch hat companies, all of these places are the damn problem. It's not you. Everybody's doing some shit that they want to do. But see, they blaming you and they make it seem like, you the one with the problem. No. You had left this shit a while back, but the thing is, you realize now that you like, man, I want to do some other stuff. I want to go on a trip. So you go on a trip. You go somewhere to Maine or something, Bangalore, Maine, Portland, Maine, and all of a sudden you in Maine at a Walmart or a Target and you find every damn thing you looking for on a deal. Or you go inside of a Ross over there and you find everything you've been looking for. Guess what? If you didn't fly or drove, you doing good. If you drove, you can put all that shit in your trunk. But if you flew, guess what? You still can ship all that shit home. Go right to the post office, get a big box, and ship it all the way to the house. This is what I've been looking at, man. See, people don't understand. You find stuff, and it ain't your fault. You doing stuff, it ain't your fault. You living your best life. Why? Because you want to. Man, it ain't your job that people are upset with what you're doing, man. Keep doing you. Live your best life. Stop letting people tell you what you doing wrong. Shit, what you doing wrong is listening to people like me. Do you? When you are ready to go cold turkey and to quit, you know when it is. I can't tell you when it is. I can tell you till I'm blue in the face. I could try to help somebody in something, out of something, away from something, but guess what? If I do any of that, you use it all against me. It was you who told me to get out of this, to stop buying and stop collecting. You know what? If it wasn't up, if you didn't do this, I would have got all this stuff that I was looking for. I could have got the Galactus for $100. And you know what? You sitting there like, damn, I ain't gonna lie, that is a good deal. A Galactus, from HasLab for $100. You like, oh man, I really messed up on it. No, you do you. You know when to draw the line. And that's what I've been talking about. I know when to draw the line. I know when to stop. I know when to stop paying attention. I know when I done had enough of something. And that's a good thing. Know when to quit. Know when to stop. Know when to stop caring, man. Like I said, it's hard to go cold turkey on this crack. This shit here It ruins lives. It messes up marriages. You ever realize that collectors have some of the worst damn marriages half of the time because people don't understand this shit is an addiction. You know, people don't understand. They've been doing this shit before they met you, but a lot of us don't show this side until later on when we in it, and people think it's just some shit out of the blue. No. It's like somebody coming into your life and y'all get in a relationship or something like that, and they can't see you with toys or video games, and they sell all your shit. What do? Call the police and have their ass arrested. These motherfuckers stole from you. I don't give a care what you thinking. Your ass going to jail. You decide that shit after you get out of jail. People tell me I'm wrong for saying stuff like that, but you not. It ain't up to you to decide what the hell I do. You know, I'm a whole grown ass person. Just like everybody else. That's why I say it's up to you to decide what it is that you want to do and what you're thinking about, fam. Know your lane. Only you know when it's time for you to stop. Only you. Nobody else do. And that's the best thing. But to later, fam, thank you for watching. Peace out.